All right, welcome in everybody. We've got Game 4 Grand Finals of the 2024 Wargroove Championships. Mastro versus Saykoya. Mastro up 2 games to 1 right now. And they're going to Gilgamesh for Game 4.
So yeah, this is interesting because from what I've heard of the bans, Koya's been like banning Gilg like all tournaments. So either Koya is just playing into a map he doesn't like, or he's been banning this map to keep hiding something, or has just found something out right before today. Because today was Koya's pick for map.
That's fair. I mean, we did see Mastro almost lose on this map several times, actually. So, it is, maybe Saykoya is just like, maybe I could beat Mastro on this map. Maybe, like, Mastro isn't as strong. And actually, something interesting here. Saykoya, a lot of people have been saying he's been going first sword to support Commander on this map, but in this case decides to play the more standard
Go
route.
standard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he was just trying stuff out in a non-serious setting. I think that was just a standard comp. Which is still serious, not as serious.
Do you remember the wagon opening? Classic Barrett move on this map? Because I remember it. It was a special time during this map's history. Special time.
I maintain that Wagon was a perfectly viable opening on this map.
I think it was fine. After discussing it with Mastro, they say were like, you need the knight. At least in Wargroove 1, you needed the knight because or dragon. You don't buy a wagon because you wanted to get a dragon instead. Because like early dragon was really strong in Wargroove. Probably not as strong on this version of the map, but still. Ooh.
Okay. Deviation from Koya going for hit.
Makes sense, because if you go for the hit, that means your sword can decamp village no matter what.
Yeah.
Build a lot of groove on your commander that way, so.
And yeah, here's the reason why you typically don't hit sword, because it goes into the forest and has enough defense that it barely lives commander hit next turn. So you don't go unit count unless it hits from the road.
I guess you do it to catch up, though. Like, I guess in some matchups, if the groove disparity matters, hitting the sword early can be worth the eco lead if it means you can get your
well,
groove
capping
online
gives
quicker.
more. Capping gives one more groove than.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah, I believe. Let me double check how much exactly.
Maybe they just want to delay the heal.
Yeah. Oh, it's
or
2
not
points.
delay it, but like they want to get the
heal.
The heal on that Vil.
Yeah, later. Because this gives a better. Yeah, because if you get Dragon immediately, you typically have to heal slightly less from Vil.
Yeah. Hi, Sedgehun.
Hey, hello.
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 Oh, coming in just in time to see a dragon get built.
Oh, perfect. And Gilgamesh, okay. I'm catching up.
Whoever does have to be careful he doesn't just die here, because there's Wulfar Groove.
Oh, that is true. Yeah, he has to heal Zawan.
Saykoya leaving Wulfar unbanned. I'm very surprised.
This map, like, I think is Wulfar's weakest in the pool. So it's mainly a question of, does Koya think he has the mental and speed to play against Wulfar, which I think he does.
I think it's one of the strongest, because it's, like, kind of small. So
That
like,
benefits Zawan more than Wulfar, I think.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Actually, no, that's safe, yeah. Hitting the sword makes that safe.
Okay, that's really scary, though.
Wait, is that safe? Because you have a sword and Wulfar Groove, and...
Zawan is at 41, sword is 15 plus groove, 22, up to 37, and I doubt an 8% sword does 4% commander.
Oh, that's so scary.
That's terrifying. Wow, you have to know exactly down to the bone what you're doing now.
This is an opening that I would be amazed if Saykoya hadn't done this before.
Yeah, there's no way. Like, he was too confident hitting that sword.
Yeah, and Mastro knows it as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so Mage will cover.
Yep.
I mean, even if mage didn't cover, you could just eat the dragon.
Oh yeah, that's true. Although there's like that funny play of just like covering all the flagstone, which would be like awkward because you don't have enough units and you'd have to be out of position.
You could make it work. Knight could go over to support.
Yeah, the alternate option
yeah,
is you
yeah.
block the tile right of the dragon, so Wulfar can only golf upwards.
Yeah, that's true as well.
But I don't think that's possible either because of the knight.
Actually, funnily, if the knight, I mean, obviously the knight really wants to go center and hit one of these villages, but oh, that's actually a really nice lineup for a sword crit onto that.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, oh, that's really smart.
Yeah.
If the knight really wants to go and hit this 7 village, but if it did go to this top left flagstone, it would prevent it would like cover the dragon hitting Wulfar, which is kind of funny to think about.
Is it a good idea to like decap that village and then capture from the mountain? Because then the dragon gets a free hit on the sword on the mountain.
It gets a
But
hit
it's
on
one-
the dragon. It gets a hit on the knight, which is the problem.
No, you can cover that, but like you can, but you can't
Oh.
cover the. Yeah, you can cover that like
Oh,
that.
okay. Mastro actually goes for it. Okay.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
so-
something I tried to use against him, along with delaying opposing commander for 1 turn. But
Yeah.
huh.
I was wondering.
When he talked with me afterwards about the match, he said that. Oh, okay, base skip dragon.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay, base skip, all right. Yeah, makes sense
I
on this
think
map.
this is not. I think this is actually needed for this opening. But
Oh yeah.
when Mastro was talking with me afterwards, he said that the opening didn't work because it just got too messy. And also for when I did my version of the opening, Wulfar was actually in range of the knight to golf it.
Oh, and he's not doing the sword crit. He's just gonna use the knight.
I'd actually just for the sake of argument saying targeting out the dragon here is pretty sensible, and you always have to remember that whenever you base skip, you're not actually losing a unit, right? If you buy an extra unit with it, so they're actually not even losing unit count. They just bought an expensive tech unit from a different place.
Yeah, good point. Plus, like you'd rather have like 1 dragon and 1 sword than 2 swords, even if you don't skip in barracks.
Yeah, all it does is it slightly loses value compared to that's still
you're
very
missing a
minor.
production,
Yeah.
but like if you can tactically justify it, then strategically it's advantageous. So
Hilariously, there's no anti-air defending Zawan, though. You could always just vine the dragon if it goes in.
I am wondering if there's a bait there. Like,
Oh,
he's
I don't think it's
baiting
safe.
the dragon in, and
I
then you
think it's
just
not
surround
possible.
it with vines and your own dragon.
But if you put like a sword next to a dragon on the mountain, you can surround it.
Yeah, I think
it's
the problem
really
is
easy to,
I think the sword can die.
Mm,
Yeah,
I don't-
it gets
I don't think so.
complicated.
yeah,
Because
'cause
like
you need
the
to
thing,
decide.
the thing is, the Koya's dragon reaches is the problem, and like knight reaches bottom side, so like maybe there's an idea there.
Oh, you can like block below and the mountain. Plus, like on the left,
Yeah,
the
I think
dragon
so.
hits. Yeah, so I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think
That's
it
gonna be a
does
free hit.
work. Though I'm not fully sure. I would have to see the position like at the end of Mastro's turn, of course, because
Yeah.
yeah, I think there is an idea for free hit in the commander. Though the question is also whether Mastro wants to centralize the dragon.
Yeah, you can also like push it like into the forest to be in the exact middle of the map, which is not bad. It's very scary.
Master is a little bit behind on the timer by this point. Not a lot, but running theme between these matches is Master is just the slower player out of the two. So it's turn 7. The disparity is about a minute, probably at this point, but you always gotta keep an eye on it and spectating, because well, unfortunately for Mastro, if you lose on time, give Saykoya another chance. You don't want to do that if you can clinch it right now.
I was actually wondering, like, would it be worth it just to have charged in there and just like damaged the sword and killed the dog? Because the punish is like a couple of swords and a dragon, which would die to like the mage follow up.
Is that?
I don't think you can. I don't think you can protect the mage from getting hit. Is the problem?
Mm,
Uh,
the
I
only
mean-
thing that could hit the mage is a damaged sword.
yeah,
That
it would be
point.
like one that got hit by like Wulfar.
Yeah. So in the forest it's fine. And that would
And
cover
that would
everything.
actually covered, yeah.
That would also counterpunch really hard too.
A bit like now, like Knight would have had to have killed the dog, but
I think the issue will be like Zawan vines coming up and messing you up next turn.
Well, there also you could buy production the turn after and then just chase Wulfar away, and Wulfar loses initiative.
Yeah, it's really risky to do.
Yeah,
But
you'd
it's
have
cool
to
option.
you'd have to make sure you'd have to make sure that nothing actually is dangerous. And honestly, I think the night buy out of the racks in a heartbeat would be very dangerous to deal with.
Oh, he's
I guess you
going
have
for it.
Wulfar.
Yeah, he's going
You have
for it.
Wulfar glue. You have Wulfar Groove to save with it, but okay, free hit on Zawan.
Yeah. The exact
Expected.
sequence. I think it's pretty good.
I guess the question
What's-
is like, what does? I feel like you can't like, for like the plan of like going in with the knights. Yes, I don't think there's good retaliation this turn, but you can't stay there the following turn. I feel like.
Exactly. Yeah, you have to run away.
So you kind of just lose the knight at that point. For
does
the
the
dog.
Knight die?
Dragon.
I mean the dragon. Yeah, like sure it might be covered by other stuff, but you don't. Still feels really bad. I think.
Okay.
I
Well,
you
think
also
the
start-
dragon
you
can
also-
cover the dog from behind if it has. I
Yeah.
don't. Is it 7 or 8 range for a dragon? 8. Yeah, then it covers the dog.
Yeah, so
so
go
you
around
lose
the
the knight.
flagstone.
Is that safe for Wulfar? You can get trapped.
I mean,
You have mage.
there's enough.
You have mage.
There's enough around. You can.
Yeah.
There's nothing that survives 2 hits from a lot of this stuff, so you're fine.
Oh, the problem is the 5 range because you can't put a vine behind.
Yeah, you can't
Wulfar.
put Vine to the right. And also, a Vine would die below Wulfar, so you need to block a lot on the bottom side, which doesn't give you enough for the other sides.
I guess like tier 2 in this position would actually work because it can block enough tires to make it work, or you can even put a dragon above and then block that. Oh,
Yeah.
pretty awkward though because of the village.
alright, which
Mhm.
comes out fairly obvious by.
Yep.
Okay, so turn 7, we have a dragon and a witch on both sides, getting volatile.
Interesting to see that up. Anytime we see a dragon, a witch bite soon ensues. Crazy, right?
It's almost
Sounds
as
like-
if they're made better in this game.
Yeah, crazy.
Counter
crazy.
dragons.
The score is 2-1 in Saykoya's favor, right?
Mastro's favor.
In Mastro's
Oh.
favor.
Oh, Mastro is 2. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Mastro is.
Oh,
Saykoya has blundered twice.
that's impressive.
Yeah.
So if he wins this match,
It's over.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't Oh my god, that's a little.
And
bit
then we
terrifying.
have a new champion.
That's actually terrifying. I thought there's at least 2 more games until that gets decided. Wow.
I mean, it can still be 2 more games.
Yeah, it can be 2
Oh, yeah,
more
yeah.
games.
But like now there's like a chance for it to be a single game and it's finished. Wow. I
Yeah.
had no idea. Okay.
I mean, that happens
I
the
think
same way
s-
either way, right?
Yeah. I think this map is even enough in general that like Saykoya can actually legitimately bank on timing Mastro out here because it is hard to prove an
Yeah.
advantage.
Gilga's super stally.
Yeah,
Because-
it takes
I mean-
forever to get to the mid game position where you're able to do anything. I mean,
Yeah.
even- I think like last time I saw the game, like last time I was like watching a big Gilga match, like Zeronix pulled up Ballista because they could do that. It takes enough time. So yeah, we might see some interesting buys later on. Probably a lot more archers than you would normally see on a map because they can get out
Yeah.
relatively quickly.
And all the terrain makes it kind of harder to hit them.
Mastro can actually normalize unit count to make it as if he never base skipped. If he buys 1 more air unit this turn, because Saykoya has 2, he has 2, but he skipped for 1. So if he gets 1 more air unit this turn, so maybe like a balloon, with like pikes, I think that would be nice. It's completely
No,
equal.
Golem.
Golem. Oh, never mind. Okay. I mean, I guess that's...
Unit
Golem
count,
makes sense.
unit count equalizes if you just builds from second racks this turn. Actually,
I mean, yeah, can't equalize if he just kills some stuff.
yeah.
Yes, that's true. But like,
That's-
That's like the main thing I'm seeing right now. That sword.
the thing is that like Saykoya bought 2 air just
Oh,
like
you
Mastro.
they normalize. Okay.
And then
Sorry.
also
Yeah.
they're probably losing a Vil as well, right? Sequoia,
Um,
because there's that 1 HP.
soon.
I don't know if you kill it this turn, but
I think you can at least decap
you
it.
can decap it with the dragon if you really are desperate to do that, because you can go around the other side.
Oh
Have to be
yeah,
the left
safe
side,
on the
yeah.
left, yeah.
But it's the question of, do you want your dragon to be positioned there?
Yeah. Also, that might be a bit harder to protect from getting surrounded.
You have swords.
Yeah,
They'd
at the
have to
same time, it's a
decap
bit
the Vil. They'd have to, if you cap the
Okay.
Vil, there's no chance, because they'd have to decap and then cap it again, which would definitely take too much.
I mean,
I
there
don't
are
see
sword
as-
crits in range, so that could possibly happen. Either way, it's messy.
Can you get
And-
behind if you do 2 sword crits? I guess what does 1 sword crit knock it out?
Yeah, sword crit knocks down the Vil by itself.
Okay.
Yeah, it does like
It's
6,
60
right?
damage. It's 60
So-
damage.
Got it.
Yeah,
I mean, at that
1.5,
point,
yeah.
you just walk your CO forwards. But
Yeah. Yeah, Zawan can be used in the body block to trap the dragon as well as the thing.
I wonder what's Mastro thinking. He's just not healing that 8% sword in the bottom left, even though he could
I
from
mean,
that
yeah.
way.
It's not going to be
Interesting.
in the fight, I don't think. So
I
I
mean,
guess you can afford one
I
this
mean,
turn.
eventually, right? And like, if you wanted to use it
Yeah.
as like ammo, it's in the wrong place for ammo. It's way too far from Wulfar, so I'm not sure. I don't think that's.
can
I
we
would
see
appeal
where
that.
the Sequoia's witch is freshly built off the tower, right? It hasn't moved
Yes.
from there. Okay.
Project.
Yeah, so first witch being Mastro's witch in the middle is actually huge because of zoning.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, getting center control of this
Well,
map is huge.
yes,
Yep.
but the counter zoning would be to buy like another mage, and then you can push forward with your stuff, because then you don't have to be deathly
so-
scared.
Position is better for Mastro, right? Right now.
Yes, Mastro has
For
more
sure.
aggressive here, but it's not like
Yeah.
Sequoia's out of the game or anything.
Oh no.
Tier 1 is now active, so do you
Yep,
think
so
we're gonna
now-
see it this turn, or probably a hold for tier 2?
I don't think so.
Probably
What would you do with tier 1 in this
Yeah,
turn?
what do
don't
you,
have
you Wulfar can kind of ignore it too.
Yeah.
Like
You have a single hit this turn, I think, with a dog on the
You're
sword,
not-
but it's not enough, yeah.
you're not like pushing. They're not like pushing into you, because like they're just holding center because they have a lot of pressure on the other side. Like what you can't stop the side hits like in normal Gilga. Well, in normal Gilga, it's also like this, where your opponent kind of just steamrolls your flank and you let it happen.
Although this is a map where spamming tier 1 Greenfinger or Zawan can actually work instead of waiting for tier 2. Because it's so small and you can make some nice choke points in the right fight.
Yeah, but they don't really have firepower. All their firepower is on the flank.
I mean, yeah.
and like, what do you?
Yeah, it's
you
just
don't-
like swords and
Everyone's-
dogs.
Tier 1 spam requires the opponent to actually be fighting.
Yeah.
Yep,
So you,
yeah, that's
I
true.
like. I
You
wouldn't
don't
be
want to
surprised-
initiate into Wulfar without doing significant damage.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we see like Mage Knight, Double Knight, some sort of like they need another knight at some point.
Mm, does a Hex Knight get one shot on planes by Dragon?
Yes.
It
Okay.
Dragon
does.
is 105 base.
Which
Dragon
is-
was 105 base.
I think it's like actually worth it
Nice.
here to like hex the Saykoya's knight and then kill it with
on the
Dragon.
left.
Yeah, like sure the mage can hit it, but like that's the only strong unit Saykoya has deployed besides the his own
Problem
dragon.
is Witch cannot escape getting hit crit by other Witch. So I think that just makes it too. Unless you block for it, which I
You
don't
could.
think.
Can you? Move,
Oh,
I don't
yeah, you
think
can.
you're. Can you move your mage in range to counter hit? It'd be tight. I don't
Yeah,
know if you
I
can.
mean, no, because the mage is too far on the right.
Yeah,
Okay,
one,
so
two,
he
three,
gets a
four,
hot
five.
Okay, so it's going for a unit count.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to both hex and protect the mage. That's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah.
Yeah.
That might be like a good play otherwise, because like that's the only unit deployed. And then Saykoya's like in trouble against the golem.
Yeah.
And then
It's kind of
Zoman.
the reason why I was interested in it. Like, I think in the early game, like, trading Dragon Hit for killing the Knight, I think is actually good. Mainly
Yeah.
because also it's hard to protect the mage after.
Yeah, indeed. Although you could Zawan Vine to like make it free. But then you burn
Oh, I'm
Groove.
talking about, like, super early when the first, when the Dragon got first
Oh,
built.
like for like turn 5,
Oh, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
what's the
that's-
Zawan groove percent at compared to Wulfar?
Wulfar's way
Absolute-
ahead.
Okay, Wulfar's
Absolute values. Saykoya's at 153, Mastro's at 167 for absolute values.
Okay.
Which is 103% for Zawan and 167% for Wulfar.
Yep.
For my fellow percentage enjoyers out there. Which is Barrett. I think Barrett is the only one besides me.
Eh? Standard
Oh,
stuff
so he
here.
won't go. The Night Crit just. Yeah, the Night Crit forced the Golem to go right, not top. Which could actually come into play. The Golem wants to be kind of top there, next to the forest. Not next to that forest.
Yeah, you mean the center forest?
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Not center, but like the one that's like close to your barracks.
Okay, this
above
is
Oh,
the
I get what
village.
you mean. Yeah, never
this
mind.
is
Never
another
mind, yeah.
strategic difference right here. Is that Mastro is going to be able to get a village for free compared to Saykoya, who's going to have to invest more time into capping that. So Mastro, I would say, is officially like slightly ahead now.
The main
at
thing,
least in
Masher's
eco.
gonna have like a bit of eco because he's had center for the entire match, so that's one village ahead.
Yeah. But with this extra side village, I think that's probably not enough to convert, but it's enough to maybe actually start getting aggressive and pressuring further down with enough time. Because it doesn't, like, Saykoya didn't build anything in response a turn or two earlier, so like, what are you gonna do with that cornerville? That cornerville is really hard to get back once it's gone. It's really painful.
I agree.
You don't like losing it, so
But I mean,
maybe
Barrett,
it's
surprisingly,
you're...
Mr. Saykoya is not building any
I,
spears to
I'm aware
block
I'm
that.
muted.
Yeah.
yeah, but maybe potentially a spear buy from Saykoya if they want to defend it, but it's just not fun. Not fun at all.
Completely taking over the middle. And he doesn't have to push anymore, he can just
Yeah.
like hold the position, right?
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
as long as the flank holds for Mastro's ahead here.
Yep, no need to
Yeah.
keep attacking.
And they still have a target. They still have that weak fill that they can aim at.
And they're playing fast too, so I don't think timeout is at this point is an option. I mean, I guess it
Well,
still could be.
Timeout's
I mean,
a
Guild
game
can stall for a
plan.
while.
Yeah. You're just trying to make the position as
Okay.
complicated as possible for as long as possible for your opponent. You
neither-
want your turn to be easy.
If neither player gets a decisive T2, this could go on for a while.
Yeah, it's true.
That's it. Yeah, this is also... I'm curious if Mastro goes in soon, because there's the timing of Wulfar T2 before Zawan T2. But at the same time, I think he has a bunch of time for that, because Zawan's still like roughly 100 charge away. So we shall see.
Very interesting. Yeah, and that's a good play, I think, to hit the spear, because now it can't decap, right?
Yeah, can't decap, and if it tries to keep hitting the sword, the mage comes in and murders it.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. Although you could buy, I guess, like an archer behind it.
Yeah,
Although that's a lot of commitment just to the corner.
yeah. Maybe.
What are Saykoya's options beside timeout?
Well, out grinding.
That one scales better, yeah. It's like, if Koya can maintain parity, or like get back to parity, and then pop T2, he's golden.
Yeah. Getting to parity isn't necessarily out of
Gonna
the
be easy.
playbook here.
It's not,
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely on the table, but it's not gonna be easy, I don't think.
Yep, this is a little bit scary. The armies are meeting. I think stuff's about to happen.
Okay, looks
Yeah.
like the grind is starting. I mean, Saykoya does have the advantage grinding here, just because the production is much closer.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
Yeah.
Just have a hard
But
catch.
you don't want to be. It's always like it's tough because Wulfar gets grooved next turn, probably.
Yeah, it's 10 points away, there's like no way he doesn't.
Wait, like he needs to kill our unit. I think like one
Yeah,
sword crit
bottom
onto that
left.
7 health will do it.
Oh yeah.
Bottom left gives you
Oh, capture
One
that
kill and
village
one
as
of
well.
anything else.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
one
a-
kill and
yeah.
anything
Can you
else.
kill Zawan here?
I doubt it, because there's only one side open and not.
Yeah, he's blocking. Yeah, he's blocking the top left. I guess like you could like harpy and do that for the damage, and then witch hex, and then dragon, and then suicide. No suicide. Nah, I
Maybe-
don't think so.
I'd be interested to see if they buy a balloon or a harpy this turn, because they'll overload their the air.
Yeah, I think they
Mastro doesn't
should.
have enough air. Yeah, Mastro, you can force a mage buy, which, like, buying mages isn't bad, but um, ideally, you don't want to be forced to buy a mage. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm surprised there's only one knight on
Okay,
each side. Okay, I guess
Mage
now
Mage
two
knight.
knights. I guess now 2 knights.
Okay, that works too. I mean, maybe they want the extra punching power because they're playing Zawan, and I can understand that. But I still
Yeah.
think Harpy is a pretty interesting buy here.
I would have bought a
Uh,
harpy, I think, and then double spear.
Oh, just the
Yeah.
crit did it, by the way. So
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so what
I
will they
guess-
use it for? That's a question.
Or do you still wait a turn is the question. Though you are starting to get a little dangerously close to, I think, getting forced out.
Yeah, I don't think you should actually fight here. I think just pull back enough so you can punish your sword getting killed.
I think
Yeah.
hilariously this second sword in the middle is actually kind of safe. 'Cause there's not
Yeah.
much that wants to go on it.
I don't think you should. You get absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, just wait for your golems to
Um,
reinforce.
Yeah, because they don't have the golem. So Saykoya is like they're behind on the golem race, which is like really bad in this position.
Yeah.
So if Mastro just has to stall for like 2 turns, make sure they don't get encroached too hard or lose that Vil, and if that can happen, then they're winning because their golem will be like 2 or 3 turns ahead of Sequoia's first golem, right?
Yes.
Or at least that's how the game plan should go. Obviously, like there's a lot of road here. You can blunder golem pretty easily, or they can get hit by dragon. Right? It can get crumped. But regardless, Mastro has a relatively simple game plan here, so we'll see. We'll see.
It's
Had,
gonna get
uh,
interesting anyway.
it's a funny idea.
Oh,
which
I wanna hear the funny idea.
What is it?
I don't know if you even hex the mage, but you like tier 2 something up to like hit the mage and the barracks, or just hit the barracks twice and land on the mountain, and then like send dragon up to hit the mage.
Oh, you can. Oh, that finishes the mage off, right?
If you hit it with the tier 2 first,
yeah.
it does. And
Yeah,
then
if you get a single hit on the mage, it finishes it off.
That'll be funny. Although he will just buy mage next turn, and then your dragon can decap the barracks. Except you can if you do it from the mountain, right? Oh no, it reaches. No, it reaches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's 5. So I don't think it works.
Yeah, the problem with that probably is air proceeds tends to spawn out of the tower and then chaos ensues.
That too, and like
Yep.
even if you get some mage, you can just.
You also don't want to lose group advantage here, because that just means Saykoya gets parity.
Yep.
Like, I think the push is nice, but I don't think it gets enough of an advantage compared to just holding threaded groove. So yeah, Golden just going bottom left, so actually not uniting with forces, but going for eco more or less.
Yeah, now he's healing it. Yeah, he really has to.
Yeah.
I thought of a funny or like an interesting mechanic. The reason why some people don't like to heal units is because then in a fight, even if they are weaker, they are less worth to kill. So like if you heal a unit, that's essentially twice its price, right? So if something hits that, it's twice as valuable. So it's good. It's good for the opponent, and good for you as well. So it's very interesting.
Well, another thing is, like generally speaking, I would there are breakpoints with swords, right? There are important breakpoints you need like a full HP sword for, but like it's also important to consider that like a damaged sword can suicide, and also can be healed then suicide. So
so it's also
technically,
useful in
it's
that way.
far. I would argue that a damaged sword who got a first strike on another sword is probably worth just as much as a full HP sword, if not more. Just for what it allows, as long as you have like other full HP swords to support it, you know.
Yeah, good point. Good point. I'm trying to look, but there's no little here, right? I don't see a possibility.
I don't think so. Because bottom side is unbreakable. Backside, I don't think you can hit from. So
Yeah,
if one side open on mountain.
yeah, it's impossible. It's impossible. Even on planes, that would be hard to get a little on.
Yeah, I don't think you could get maybe with Wulfar, but not with Zawan.
Yeah, Wulfar, yeah.
So I think Saykoya is definitely behind on army value at this point, right?
Yeah, he's
And
been behind on
counter-
econ for a little bit now.
Yeah, the Nikon and
Yeah,
also
okay.
position is like a little bit worse than Mastro.
Yeah, air is roughly equivalent, has same number of, no, more, Mastro has more mages, more spears, and Golem for Mastro's 2 knights. To Mastro's 2 knights, and has 1 knight more.
Hmm,
So I guess builds haven't come out this turn yet. So
yeah. Well, I guess the big point here is that this is still like Saykoya's comfort zone. Saykoya plays from these positions a lot and just wins still.
Yeah, so it's not like it's over. Let's celebrate.
He is looking to give up this bottom left though, which is kind of
Yeah.
concerning.
Yeah, he's gonna be even more behind in the early bad position, Equalize. There's also like a nice attack here from Mastro, I think. It's pretty hard to do. Nah, the the witch position is perfect.
He's
It
just gonna
makes both...
make a giant block of units that
Yeah. And that
Classic
witch in the
hardlining
middle.
Saykoya. Classic.
You could do like some huge damage as Wulfar right now, though. You can kill that. Hmm.
I do
think
think
there's-
while I was like only semi-serious about the earlier thing of like the barracks could go down, the more Saykoya
Matt-
pulls up. Ooh,
Koya's moving away.
when you say that, he's just attacked something. So
Eh,
I mean, if you move the knight
Non-sword.
in. If you move the knight in crit range of the barracks, then that becomes very possible next turn.
Yeah.
So like you can like heal a dog, right, above Wulfar, and that's crit range for the barracks next turn. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then you can do like some dragon and groove shenanigans, which I'm not sure Master will go for. I think he's very committed to like a slow game, and not very volatile.
Well, there are ideas later down the line to
Ooh, Archer.
capture
Archer.
racks. Yeah, Archer makes sense here. You need indirects.
Okay, so
Yeah.
the knight is on 3.
Because
Yeah, that's-
you're gonna be lacking tiles to hit from.
Yeah.
Can you kill the mage with groove alone?
No. I don't
You
think
can't,
so.
right? If you could,
Because
then
Commander
do
is
that.
85.
Yeah, you can't. What if you like hex? It's not enough, right?
still not enough. But I mean,
Commander's
it
only
makes the
85,
mage like
okay.
super weak. But now there's a
Yeah,
harpy covering as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like then you
Harpy
but
makes
then you could like
sense.
kill the archer with the dragon. Very nice push. And you could kill a harpy with the witch as well if that happened, which would be huge. 1,
So I
2,
think-
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Saykoya does have a
Well,
strategic advantage in air now, right? Because Mastro is overloaded, so the air might be really annoying to deal with now. Oh wait, there's 2 mages. There's 2 mages.
There's
But
3.
we did
There's
see-
3 first.
There's
But there's
3?
four air
There's
units
one
though.
down here.
Okay.
To be fair, that the bottom left one is out of the fight, but that one's covering all like the air on the bottom left.
So
Mhm.
it's 4 air units versus 2 mages. I think Saykoya can just start fighting here.
Yeah. 2
Yeah,
mages.
And there's
2
an
mages,
indirect.
Wulfar being. Wulfar and.
This looks like it's like probably a bad fight, I would say, for Mastro to take.
Yeah.
If they wanted to grind here, at least.
And the thing
I
is
think
with
there's
like
probably a way to safely take the dogs, but not anything else.
I mean,
even the
at
dogs are
worst-
like dangerous to take, I think.
I feel like there's maybe a way to walk correctly, but not sure. It is very volatile here.
surely at worst here, like you just need, if it's that bad to grind here, and you have no way of holding on the village, you can always give up the village to maintain an equal position.
Yeah.
So it's just making sure, making sure you can't get like super punished for any of your placements. I'd say, and also you're getting that bill back, or at least flipping it.
He could capture it, I think, safely. Yeah, he will capture it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Knight is in range, so you don't need to commit a lot. I think Koya is still like a full turn off of having a T2.
And second golem coming
Yeah,
out, so
133.
very behind now.
Yeah, he's slowly like Master's just holding this position and choking out. I actually would not be. Trebs are a thing on this map, right? Just before.
I believe they are buildable, yes.
So
yes.
I
Actually, let
think
me double check.
once you get to, I mean, I could actually. Well, at least
I can
Blizzard.
just go right now, so you. Well, it doesn't show because it's like the max amount of
Oh, yeah.
units.
But there is actually probably a point where you're at like 3 or 4 golems and you're just like, I'll just build a trap and slow march forwards.
Yeah, 3 golems behind, or like in front of
Well-
a trap. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, but also a counter
Oh.
treb is like always an option, and
Oh.
a treb really likes hitting golems.
True,
Yeah, but
So-
Sequoia doesn't have the
Sequoia doesn't have
golems.
enough money to build a trap.
Doesn't have
That
the
is
golems
true.
either.
Bans.
Doesn't have the golems
Treb's
either.
just straight bans on this map.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I mean, actually, funnily, maybe ballista isn't a bad option given how much
Ballista
air
time.
there is. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Plus it's like 6 range, pretty good to like chip damage.
Yeah, with Wulfar as
Um,
well. That's actually kind of nice.
Yeah, it
So
will cause a little.
what are the grooves?
No, I mean
They're
Wulfar's been
almost-
maxed for a while.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
Zawan's like 1/3.
Okay. So either this turn or next turn, Mastro should go in, if they want to capitalize on their groove advantage.
I think Mastro can still wait one turn.
Yeah. I don't think this turn's a good turn to attack, but I feel like you're conceding too much ground if you give an extra turn, because it actually looks formidable after a little bit. Because once you have the archer in play, a lot of breakpoints come down.
Yep.
So I don't know what you would do here, especially if Saykoya decides to shift over a little more in order to take back that Centerville.
I have an idea, but I don't think it works. Does the tier 2 groove be able to hit both mages or on top in one groove? I don't think so, right?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, there's only 3 on
Bounces.
each side. 1, 2, 3.
Does
Yeah, that's-
Yeah, no,
Actually,
no,
you can tag both of them with one hit of it.
yeah, that's enough.
I think you can tag
you can do it.
2 with the mage. I think you can, if you really wanted to nullify one of the mages, you could kill from the top. I think dog
have to kill.
plus
If-
archer.
But can you
Oh,
tag
are
at
we
least?
talking about Mastro or talking
once.
about Koya?
No, like Marstro's tier 2 tagging both of Saykoya's mages at least once.
Other
in the
way,
groove.
other way. Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
It would do it.
Then you have a massive attack here, I think, and I think you could do it. You can kill the harpy, damage both mages, kill one mage even, kill 2 dogs, and you'll be fine. This is an option. Because harpy dies, one mage dies, one mage gets damaged, 2 dogs die, and there's not too much counter attack. Although there is Zawan groove next turn, which could mess you up. But that's actually, I think that might be what he's thinking.
We shall see.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't think so. He needed at least one more unit in the top for that.
I think at the very least, what happens is, I guess Wulfar. Does Wulfar hit one of these dogs?
Would you
Because
die?
from forest it should be safe.
There's an archer here. There's also hex. There's also. I
On
don't
the
know,
plains, I think you might die. On the forest, I think you're fine because I don't think there's enough sides.
probably fine, but can you get trapped? There's a question. I mean, you can get. I guess you can block, but like
Well, you have a
Yeah,
dragon,
you're
so you
blocked.
should get trapped, ideally.
even your block unit can get killed because of the archer. So I'm not sure. So anything like behind Wulfar could actually die to mage crit and archer, and that makes it pretty scary. Plus, there's like a knight crit below Wulfar for anything blocking there. So I actually don't think
Yeah.
you can, because you die. Yeah, you can do it safely. 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5.
I guess it'd probably just be a death by a million dog crits.
Yeah, there's definitely 2 turns around there. Actually, even 1 turn if you do it right. But then you have to commit as Saykoya. Okay, so he won't go for the crazy mage tag attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense. Probably best to play it safe. You have the advantage. You can buy one more golem next turn, and then it's 3 versus no golems.
Oh yeah, every turn this game goes longer, Mastro just has a better army.
Saykoya
Yeah,
can't even
yeah,
buy
yeah.
a single golem this turn, even if you base skipped. That's terrible.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah, the ones-
straight up over yet, because as the game does progress, as long as Saykoya has comparable army value, they can hold, which is the important part.
Yeah, but that is slowly not becoming the case.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, with all the golems coming out.
Ooh,
So Saykoya
doing-
probably is gonna have to make a run for that bill.
he has to do something. He's just bleeding out slowly. Okay, he's
Okay, we
just
might
gonna
see a
commit.
Zawan groove. It's possible
It's possible. You could.
because you don't want to eat a massive count. For
Yeah, if you
that.
don't groove here, you could like do a huge attack. Your archer dies.
Yeah.
Your stuff dies.
I think the problem. I think there is the idea of it. How much do you lose if you back off if Koya plops T1? Because that's the main problem.
You only lose
Oh, yeah,
about 1 to
secures.
2 vills in total.
I mean, you equalize, but you also lose groove.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
and
it's not even equalizing because Koya's down 2 villages.
Yeah. So it's like just less bad, and you spend groove. So actually, Mastro
I don't
wins in
think it-
any case.
Yeah, I don't think that saves. You need T2.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, the problem is T2 comes at the time where the golems are in play.
Exactly, that's what I'm worried about. You want to stuff out the golems before they can do anything, but you're in this issue of your groove is too late. However, it looks like they're just positioning on the right side, so we might see them flatten out a little bit and try and abuse their air. I think their biggest hope here is that they can overwhelm an air.
I would
What are we
not be
the Mastro
surprised if you
buys?
saw. We could see like a ballista from Saykoya here on the top. And
Actually,
Like
would-
actual legitimate ballista, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
if
It's
they
not-
actually be fine.
It's not a bad option.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just funny because it's ballista.
Yeah, I mean, it actually covers every single thing which can be attacked, like anything. That
Yeah, and I'm
can
sure
cover.
Mastro wasn't expecting the ballista buy.
Yeah. Oh, I hope he does. Please. Saykoya.
I hope ballista comes out too, because ballista is like a type of indirect that you kind of need in this position.
And
right?
Not even bad. Like the
Yeah,
the turn
'cause-
it gets deployed, it's immediately active. That's what you want.
And it immediately goes to like a really nice tile where it's defended.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess you can
And
just
then
like buy Harpy
it's-
too.
It's also just free indirect damage once it comes online, which is like
Basically
perfect for
immediately.
grinding.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So I think if that happens, Mastro just rotates bottom left and starts murdering stuff there.
I think
well,
even,
that's
even if it
fine.
doesn't happen, Mastro can just attack bottom left now. I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
I agree. I guess like one golem, maybe.
I
get- well,
He's got a
Yeah.
golem. There's nothing to challenge that golem really.
It's a question of does he want golem more central or is he fine with starting to take eco with it?
Yeah, yeah. If
the
they hit
golem will be on the
golem,
road.
you just have witch, right? Because the only thing that can hit golem is dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Like,
Like the
unfortunately
only thing
means
that's
it can't really-
reasonable, I should say. You can
It can't really
throw
decap
other
this
stuff at
turn.
it, but
No, you can't
Sorry,
decap because
something.
then your golem dies to the dragon.
Yeah.
Because you're on the road.
Oh, actually, yeah, because even if like let's say the dragon went in to kill the golem, like Mastro's fine with that. He's got like 4 more in the works. You know, he's got.
Yep.
He's just
Kinda
gonna
at the
keep
same time, I
printing
don't.
them.
okay, they bought a
Use a cycle
spear.
Oh,
Oh,
Huntsman.
rifle.
Rifle time.
Ooh.
Oh, they did get that. Oh my god. Okay, so they're gonna go for the what I used to do back in Groove War 4. No heavy units, just like many small units.
That could
That-
work here, though.
That actually does work
you,
sometimes.
Because you have enough production here, right? And it's very cheap to do that.
When
And
he's-
they have
oh, he's-
indirects, so like honestly, it's like a similar idea to the ballista buy. I
Okay,
still would have
just
liked to see the
golems and goes in.
ballista, but you know,
Oh wait, okay, yeah, so
Wow.
sword covers. Yeah, swords. Is sword safe? If you
Sword
put
can
second
die.
sword beside it. If you put
No,
second
yeah,
sword behind it, it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's totally fine then. Nothing can reach. Okay, not bad.
Okay, nice.
Okay, but like I'm a little bit concerned. Like what Saka is doing, like the many units, is good if the opponent can't build golems, right? Because like, previously you couldn't. The golems were banned on this map, and then it worked very good. But you can't really fight 4 golems with 1,000 small units. It just doesn't
Well,
work out.
yes, but counterpoint, you can defeat all their skirmish first, and then once you defeat their skirmish, right? Their light units.
Wolfar just runs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Wulfar
yeah,
has no
this one,
support.
this one.
Wulfar
Yeah,
can't do
yeah.
much.
Yeah, this
Like
full
Wulfar
move
doesn't
back.
like Wulfar does army damage, but Wulfar likes doing army damage to big stuff, right? So maybe this cheaper unit spam is actually like a way to deal with Wulfar's groove.
Yeah. The dogs are nice here, just to force Wolfar out.
Yeah, I still think it's a lot of
Wait,
dogs.
does a night
Yeah.
crit kill a sword on a mountain?
No,
It doesn't.
it kills mage and dog, but not sword.
Oh, and the witch doesn't hit. The witch is like 1 tile away from hexing the sword. Otherwise, they could actually trap Zawan here if you don't put anything below. Not Zawan, Wulfar.
I mean, to be fair, yeah.
You probably yeah now it's not possible, but like it was an option if that didn't happen.
Okay, flattening out is actually this is actually good for Saykoya. That means they have more targets to actually hit now. I wonder if we might see a little bit of an eco swing coming back because I think Mastro's gotten their eco advantage. Recognizes that they can't really push into the blob, and is gonna pull back a little bit, which might give Saykoya some room to wiggle around.
That's
The
the
golem, as
third
you're
golem.
saying.
Yep. And honestly, even if Saykoya finds a way to needle in and take this golem out, like, that's fine, because that's like one of the most expensive units on the field right there.
Yeah.
For Saykoya. It is Saykoya's most expensive unit. And
Printing golems.
like, rifles are cool and interesting buy in this instance, but it's not going to deal with like golem spam.
Yeah.
It
I
is a
think you do
problem.
need you need to like you actually straight up just need to buy like spears and then get a golem yourself. I think you need to get a golem by next turn, otherwise it might just be
Yeah.
too late. That or air.
Saykoya is banking, so he'll have 2,000 gold next turn. So he can get a knight and a golem, although I think you should just get one golem and then spear, and then one golem again next turn. You need at least 2 to fight for, otherwise you're just lost.
Yeah.
That's the question is, does Mastro go in with Wulfar this turn? Because it's the next turn, I think, Zawan gets moved.
Oh, we actually see Master starting to buy dogs as well, which to me is a signal that they want to attack. Because dogs are really good at punching swords, and when there's a lot of swords,
And,
dogs do work.
And into other dogs as well, yeah.
We might also even see an indirect buy from Mastro at this point, because there are a lot of units. So an archer is great utility here.
I guess I think Mastro can wait on it mainly because of all the golems just one-shotting stuff and opening holes. I think it's possible to wait here. If it stalls out more, then yes, totally. But not yet, I don't think.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's very exciting. And this is what I expected for like a last game. And one mistake and it's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, Saykoya can still, like, Saykoya is not really out of it. They have issues, right? They don't have a golem, but they can still play. They still have some teeth before the issues might come back to bite them.
This rifle could also be the god rifle and get a kill every single turn.
Yeah.
Doesn't expect playing against rifle in this map.
Yeah, you don't.
I mean, I think it's
here.
really good against those spears. It is a spear annihilator. That is its entire like role.
Yeah.
Honestly, you can actually buy one more rifle and the golem and a sword next turn.
That seems very heavily invested in
Really
indirects.
dangerous, but it will
Yeah,
protect at least your left side. And there's a bunch of stuff on the left.
I feel like Mastro can go in on bottom left this turn.
Healing, okay. We're probably gonna see another spear buy, if I were to guess.
Yeah, spear for sure. I don't think he has to. He should not go knight here. He might lose.
Yeah, knight would be, I think, just
That's
not worth.
Yeah.
That's all your
You
gold
need
gone.
efficiency here. You need efficiency here, and you don't really have you don't get a lot of advantage out of it coming online in like one turn because everything's punched up anyways.
Knights you buy like early game. This is like middle game.
Yeah.
I feel like Mastro can go in just bottom left this turn, going with all golems. Golem covers the golems.
We also
just
might see a
attack.
sword buy. Sword buy also might be reasonable here.
Dog?
Dog buy. Dog makes sense.
Yep, that's fair.
Master can kill
That's
the
a lot
harpy
of dogs
next to
though.
the dragon with tier 2. You can also hex. You can attack that. You can attack this turn
Am I-
as Mastro.
Am I wrong to think that 5 dogs is a little much here?
Maybe, but
I don't know. I feel like I would value sword is just a little bit tankier a lot of the time.
I mean,
And-
against golems, it's the same tankiness effectively.
Yeah, but
But
Golem's gonna punch any like weak unit down like immediately. So
I'm just terrified for Saykoya because you can actually
Yeah.
attack here. I think if you do it right, and
Yeah.
and there's little chance for a comeback because there's still no tier 2 from Saykoya, and he probably won't get it. But in beginning of next turn, he has to fight for it.
Next
and by
turn,
the end of that fight,
Actually, I think you can force it.
Possibly, but it's
Getting Groove would be big here though, because all the golems are on the map. So if you can
Yeah.
both damage them and stop them from doing anything, that's a massive tempo shift.
Yeah.
That will
Yeah.
really crumple
oh wow.
a lot of the initiative.
Honestly, I
Koya is
think
34
this is the
charge
third
away,
mission.
which is roughly like 3 kills. Which I think he can get this turn. Like, definitely, because there's like 2 villages in range, and like, I doubt Mastro backs up enough that there's like no hits on his units.
Yeah, well, if you do that, then you're conceding too much ground.
Yeah.
You have
At
to
that
allow
point,
the
like,
fighting
that one's
at,
really
to some
fine, yeah.
extent, right?
Yeah, so you can't really deny Groove from that. Saykoya this next turn.
Would you guys go in here? I think as Master, I go in here and calculate very
Yeah,
good
I
groove,
think.
pitch hex.
I mean, I think yeah. Because like, what do you do against all 3 of these golems in the bottom left?
You can't do much, and you can even kill the harpy with the groove next to the dragon. You
Yeah,
can also
one
hex
bounce.
everything.
Yeah, 1 bounce kills the harpy, so you have a rest.
Yeah,
to
yeah.
do.
So do that. Plus, you can hex everything in range. Just everything. You can kill the knight, kill the mage, damage the dragon, possibly with the groove. If you kill the thingy
You
first.
could do something like, you'd even hit the rifle.
The rifle.
You bounce.
Oh, you can
bounce,
actually kill the
bounce.
rifle. That's hilarious.
Wait, you can? Oh, you can.
I mean, I was
That's-
thinking you just
It's
like do
unreal.
some army damage and hit rifle at the same time, but
Think kill
feel like you can
harpy
win
and
outright.
kill rifle. So one bounce on harpy and 2 bounces on rifle kills both, right?
you can't do that though.
Oh. Oh, he's. Oh, wow.
No, you
that's-
can.
oh,
Oh, okay.
You can
Can-
bounce from the. You can start from the top of the rifle and then go
I'm
down.
pretty sure you can. Although I don't like this. You need the hex. You need the witch to hex.
Oh, you're gonna kill the last mage. You're gonna hurt the last mage with the groove.
Oh,
No anti-airs in
Ah.
range.
it's not bad, but like I
Oh,
think
that's
there's a
actually,
much
no,
cooler
that's
attack.
really strong. Bang, bang, bang.
Ouch.
Ooh.
Oh, it doesn't kill.
And then, yeah, but it's very crippled.
You
Knight
can
goes in.
double mage hit it. Although you are kind of screwed if you do that, because then you can.
Yeah,
you
you have
can
no
get a golem.
eco. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
no
eco.
eco.
Ooh,
And I
okay,
still,
so this is
you
actually
still
good.
don't. You don't kill either air unit with that either.
Yeah,
I think
good,
you
good, good.
also are gonna lose this mage this turn as well.
There's nothing in range to hit the mage.
Ooh, and also the village hit. This might be lights out.
Yeah. So yeah, golem
We'll see.
goes
We'll
center
see.
now.
We might get a golem, or not the golem. We might get a counter groove for this.
Actually, can you trap Wulfar?
I mean,
Not
I don't
anymore.
see it.
technically, I don't think like you can technically put a vine behind him. Problem is that
think-
doesn't really hold.
Okay, so you can kill the witch if you double mage heal your mage, but then how can you kill the? Can any of those low
69
units suicide?
69 mage does not kill. Yeah, 69 mage does not kill a witch.
But you can also witch hex the witch.
Okay, at the end that kills. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess.
but I'm not sure how you can kill the mage below Zawan. I mean
Can't.
Wulfar.
Not really.
Can-
I guess
Can,
you.
can, can,
I
can you
guess
suicide the
technically
sword?
Suicide. You can suicide the sword or the or
Oh,
the dog. I think.
uh,
So
and
there's an
then you
option,
could.
maybe.
Oh, yeah, I think.
At
you
the same
could do
time,
that.
everything's getting overrun in the bottom left.
Yeah, so I don't think you can split your attention like that.
I think Mastro just presses forward at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is a winning attack.
So he's doing both of what we thought. So he's doing the left attack, just a bit less efficient, but he's also doing a huge attack on the right,
Yeah, and now
which is actually better when combined. Oh
that's
wow.
what, 4 units up at the moment?
Unfortunate.
this-
Yeah, this looks curtains.
This is the turn
Yeah.
for Saykoya that will decide if he can.
If this is it, I kind of wish this was slightly more climactic, but yeah, this is still a good match to end it off. I mean, I
Honestly,
guess
well-
Saykoya has to get everything.
Mastro can
right.
still technically just walk into lethal.
Yeah, that will be something.
I mean, it's gonna look. It looks like it's gonna be really hard to hold off for enough turns.
Yeah.
I think the
It's
marksman.
terrifying.
I think the rifle by here is probably just too slow.
Yeah,
They hasn't
You can
gotten
do
to do
like one hit.
anything.
It's
If-
gonna hit like
yeah.
one thing, which is useless.
it requires the rifle's fine if you don't give Wulfar a good groove, and that's so hard.
I think we were cooking with the ballista play. Like
Yeah.
this wouldn't have happened with
Seriously,
the ballista. Like think about it though. Like
Yeah.
that that's a dead dragon for free.
Yeah, at this point, witch or dragon dies, and then you can definitely trap Zawan. I mean Wulfar.
Yeah.
You can still do it, I think. So maybe that's the play here. You don't fight that, you just trap Zawan or like Wulfar and Kill next. But you can't even kill next turn because you have no units to kill Wulfar with. Everything is dead. On the top
I mean,
right.
even
you'd
if
have
you
to-
do
you'd
enough
have to
damage up
turn.
here, there's 3 golems marching onto your stronghold.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
You're on a timer, a very short timer.
Ooh.
Okay, so this is the turn I think Saykoya will take at least 30 minutes to think about because this is the one.
This is the only turn that matters anymore.
Yeah, this is the only turn that
'cause-
matters. If you don't calculate the possibly the most efficient attack, which is possible with these units, you are losing the game. There are enough units to make that happen, but it's gonna be really hard to calculate. I don't envy Saykoya right now.
I mean, I guess, like, I wouldn't even focus on this right-hand side. There's nothing really in range. Okay, he's gonna go with that for the dog. He's probably gonna use the low-health dog to finish here. Oh no, goes for the sword.
Gets a dog crit
Uh,
with that.
I feel like he didn't think enough. I think this is a desperation attack or like defense. I feel like you could have done something better.
I feel like Koya's gonna try to go in on right side and like kill Wulfar over multiple turns and maybe somehow keep HQ alive, but that just seems super difficult.
How
You
can
don't
keep
really
it
have
alive?
anything strong enough to split the army and attack.
I don't think so.
Alright, Groove is this turn.
And these are inefficient attacks too. You should have used the low health dog first, because the crit gets it anyway.
Maybe, although maybe these are like setups for like
Suicides,
later.
yeah.
Could be,
Yeah, they do suicide now from planes now.
Yeah, which is useful.
could be, but Mastro could just kill all of those things. He has enough army. He doesn't have to end the game. He can just end the army.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it at all.
I mean, I guess you could triple vine the dragon and kill it with mage.
I mean,
Does that even kill?
I think it
At
doesn't even
worst, you
kill.
can Mateo, but like it's not worth.
But then what do you do on the left?
You need to use it against the golems. You have to get
Yeah.
some golem tiles up. So I think you gotta punch through the 2 swords, and if you can do that, you're good. But it's not an easy task.
No, I don't. That doesn't even kill with Mage Shield. That's 75% Commander, which is 37, and Mage at 49% does not do 63. You can't kill
Oh.
the dragon here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, what's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, he will do that. Okay.
Alright, he's gonna go tier 2. Oh, he goes for it.
It barely even scratches the dragon. Look at that. You need
Yeah.
double mage
50%
still.
base to Commander.
That's so bad. That's terrible.
Yeah, the second Mage died, so there's no double Mage Shield.
I feel like you should have like hit the golem with Zawan and killed the dragon, and then sword crit the mage below. I think yeah, just hold Groove for next turn. But now you can't. I don't see a way. There's no way for that dragon, I mean for that golem to die either. Is there? No.
I like the attacking pattern here, but I would have rather Groove here to fight. I would have rather grooved on the encroaching golem stomp.
Either that or just hold Groove and just fight with Commander. Because you can like hit the golem and dragon and that kills it, and then you can sword crit the mage below the golem. And then you have one mage against 3 units, 3 area units. And then you're in a better position, but now
Okay,
it's
well,
much worse.
rifle is finally in a useful position.
Hopefully it was worth
Worth.
the while. Does Hex and Dragon and Sword kill the golem?
No.
Even
Sword
if
is
it's
15 base.
95. Yeah, even 95 doesn't kill.
Yeah.
So the golem
It
is...
would need to have been Mage hit, I think. Yeah, Mage hit.
Yeah, I think you should have just kept holding Groove here and fight with Commander, and then next turn you might have a very good Groove. You can even surround Wulfar.
I guess technically you could kill Golem here if you sack the sword into it, but that feels so bad now.
It feels really bad. You
You
need
just don't have
all the
enough-
swords
You don't have
right
enough
here.
stuff.
Yeah, you need everything here. Like, don't sack stuff. He's even gonna attack the village. You can't decap it in 2 turns even.
Yeah.
This is like...
Despair, yeah.
This is despair. Turn 13 too. For Saykoya.
I mean, Mastro has just had a commanding lead the entire time and did not let go of the clutch.
He didn't
Yeah.
get charmed by
It's
any
so
possible
hard.
attacks.
Yeah. It's so hard to play in the Wulfar as well. The more I've
I don't
pl- the more I've played into Zawan, the more I've realized that as strong as he is, it's a lot easier to predict what he can do. Because there's a yes, he blocks with vines, but there's this the less lethality makes a lot less options possible. There is a lot of calculations in the blocking and stuff, but
You can even like limit his groove. Like he can't groove if you don't fight, which is what happened here.
Right,
So
big
now
he's
he's
hit.
doing
going in for
defensive
the own.
That's
Yeah,
a lot
defensive
of.
groove.
Yeah.
I mean, that probably paid for itself, right?
Yeah, I think you can actually hit the mage behind this as well. Like, you won't kill it, but
Yeah, you can.
How do you
You can
heal?
cripple it.
How?
So.
How?
Oh wait.
I
I
think you
feel like
can.
Sword need to hit first. Because I don't think it's suicides now. I don't think Sword suicides now.
Yeah, it doesn't suicide. He should have done this first, and then you can kill.
oh,
But I
Yeah.
still think just like hold groove this turn and
Yeah.
kill.
Okay, that's a mistake. You can't kill Golem now.
It's a big mistake.
Yeah.
Well, if you're Saykoya, like you just devastated right now.
Rip.
I just think the tier 2 vines were a huge mistake as well. You need commander power to fight. Oh boy.
Yeah, mage shields are going to be insane here for Mastro, especially with
Oh,
the
yeah.
econ advantage. Like, pop a mage shield down, and that's how much? 400 value?
Yeah, like one mage shield pays for the hacks and you kill the witch. So
Yeah.
terrible. And there's 2 dragons for Maestro, by the way. So those vines against the top dragon did nothing to weaken his army. He has another dragon ready to go. And you sacrificed your witch as well, which was the only thing that could actually stop the second dragon. So this is actually game losing position.
Too many dogs, I'm telling you. Too many dogs.
Doesn't help for sure.
so someone
And
was
you have like a
mentioning,
damage party.
building a knight over here. Unfortunately, knights can't be built in mountain, and also the crit path doesn't quite work because the knight you can't double back on yourself. So
Yeah, it needs to be the edge of your move range.
yeah,
Is a
the
good way
knight
of...
would have to be like here for it to work.
The way they explain it in the game's a little weird.
Yeah, it is very
That's it.
strange.
It should just actually be on the edge of your movement. I guess that doesn't take into account terrain, but still.
That side, this is actually not as bad as I thought looking at the map. That's a lot of small units for Saykoya.
Problem is, yeah, still 3 golems.
Yeah, the golems, like you have to kill at least one, which you could have done if you grooved.
And this is gonna be some juicy mage heals as well.
Yeah, you could have. Sword crit on mage on planes is like 80 something, right?
Yeah, it's 90 base.
90?
With
Oh,
a
yeah,
90
yeah.
with credit space. On
Yeah.
road 9.
Yeah. So, okay, so you couldn't kill the mage with like hacks on sword crit, even if you did the right path. Attacking.
Okay, very obvious first kill right there. Yeah, big mage heal. Let's get all of these
Nice
golems
mage
to
heal.
just start
There
punching
There goes
through
all the
things.
hex value.
Yeah. I mean, you know, there's still a little bit of
Okay.
chip here and there, but like,
I was about to say, can Zawan die of this turn, but no, you can't open backside. Well,
Definitely
without
not.
spending all your golems.
I don't think you want to do that either. Like at this point, just kill everything.
Yeah, it's simpler. Also, do you just leave your 6 dragon to dry? I feel like you just leave it.
I don't think you can like even anything that like makes it escape gets a 9 crit in the face.
Yeah, I agree. So you just leave it. It did its
Yeah,
job.
yeah. So just don't give Saykoya's knight a value, right? And that's a wasted 600 gold.
Everything gained nommed up.
Oh, I think this is getting non.
Wulfar already has T1 again.
Yeah, this is.
It's
Yeah,
disaster.
it doesn't matter the map. Like you always ban Wulfar, I think. Like you're just too strong. Even
Yeah.
Gilgamesh, I would just
he
ban
gets
him
tier
every
1
single
so
time.
fast. I like played a practice game against Mastro a couple weeks ago, and I was able to get Wulfar Groove, like, by the time Wulfar was engaging stuff, like, over basically where he is right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
I think
Those
Tier 1
guys-
is so good, too. It's really strange, because, like, you have, like, really weak commanders who do a very similar thing, but are, like, hamstringed in their charge. And then you have Wulfar, who is just insanely quick charge. Both groups can get a lot of value really quickly and are really good. So on and so
Gilgamesh,
forth.
like theoretically, this is his worst map because it stalls super easily. Problem is, he's like the one seal that's able to like actually be aggressive. Like with Zawan as well.
I think
Mm-hmm.
he just
He
gets
just-
grooved before the stall happens.
Yeah, like his timing's good. He just like is so menacingly powerful that he just takes over center, unless you are also Wulfar. So his timing's better for that.
Look, unit count is 41 to 33 with 4 income extra.
And like 5 of those are vines.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh, that's true.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, it's
4
over.
vines, but yeah, it is. Oh
Well,
yeah,
all
he
5
didn't.
are alive, he hasn't
Yeah, all
attacked any.
5. He didn't touch a single vine. Oh my god. Okay, so the groove wasn't so bad, but like I would just say that let at least one golem die there, which you could have done, and also destroy one mage.
Oh yeah, you actually just walk your commander away at this
Yeah,
point.
just don't give any chance of comeback. It's just like a mental game at this point, like right? Like you only keep fighting because there's a chance that you can lethal the commander, and if you take that away, it just destroys your mental.
Yeah, and yeah, just keep killing units.
What does the low HP sword do? Yeah, just don't attack
90
anything.
I mean, you just hit mage, honestly. Or just
Mm,
walk forwards.
I wouldn't hit the mage because it's a bad trade. I guess just
Yeah,
yeah,
there's
just
a-
body
yeah,
block.
but
I
like
guess.
mage could in theory like crit golem or something, which is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, that's true actually.
Yeah, proceeds to chunk it for 30.
But
Fine.
now he's body blocking instead, so nothing can kill that sword. And this spear won't kill it, right? Spear.
Yeah, it does not do it with
Yeah,
just
yeah.
the
So
spear.
it's really annoying.
Yeah, it has to be the crit, which means you don't get to spend the back.
Yeah, it's very good unit for wasting space and turns.
Oof,
Okay, it looks like Koya's is
big vine
Ouch.
hit.
Not bad,
Alright,
not bad.
goodbye dragon.
My
So,
dragon. Okay.
Saykoya is gonna get a lot of counter attack damage this turn.
Yeah,
it's
the
just-
vines will do some work.
Yeah, but it's just
the
like
problem is
not
sadly isn't
gonna be
enough.
Too
Yeah.
little, too late. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, these golems just barreling down in HQ with
That attack is just
Wulfar.
too strong, I would say.
but he
Like,
actually can
yeah,
kill. Wait, no. There's actually a good counter attack for Saykoya here. You can kill one golem and heavily damage the other one, and then.
Do you just die to Wulfar T2 then, I guess is the question?
Oh,
Oh
can you
yeah.
get tier 2? Oh, he's almost
Yeah.
tier 2 again. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and there's probably gonna be a couple instances where stuff takes damage but doesn't die, so gets a counter hit.
Wow.
Or maybe
I-
that's already happened this turn actually.
Oh no. I thought he just got tier 1. How is he almost at tier 2?
He learned
Exactly.
so many things these
I
past
don't
two turns.
understand. This is okay. Okay, yeah, so you can do that. Oh, what? Okay, so he will go for that,
Okay.
right? Oh, if
Right,
you
commander's
put-
gonna get the last hit, I think here.
commander dies if you do that. Okay, GG. I'm pretty sure that's
It's like
game.
this-
I
Yeah,
think you
there's
have to
no
do it
way.
regardless, so it's probably a forced
Yeah.
loss.
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, you just need to hope that Mastro messes up
Oh.
at this point. And even
Yep.
even then, this still is not a winning board state.
Even like if you mess up, like you just win less efficiently.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Mastro just gets to sit here for longer.
Yeah, let's take a
Oh
look
my
at
god.
this.
I mean,
So-
that's what you want, a Saykoya, at least. You want.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Lose slowly, right? That's what CQ always says.
Yeah,
Alright, so
yeah,
let's
yeah.
see. What is
then
the
you
path
win.
skill?
You win on time. So I mean, I think Mastro has actually been playing. Mastro might even be ahead on the clock because of the one turn Saykoya had, but
Yeah. Can you even
Yeah.
timer here? I don't think you can timer anymore.
No.
Like this is just like
you just
super
build
endgame.
golems every turn and walk forwards. There's
Yeah.
nothing-
Oh, it's like and since you're fighting, you can't focus on the villages, so you're fighting in an equal loss as well, which is even worse for you. And even which means even if you get good trades, you're still losing. But you're getting bad trades, so this is terrible.
Yeah, so yeah, I think yeah, lethal I think is
This is
kill
possible,
harpy,
100%.
suicide dog, hex.
Well, I wouldn't
That's-
even do that. I would just ignore it. I would just actually win on eco, just print golems. Don't think, because you're winning so hard right now that is it even
Oh,
worth?
actually, tier 2 plus like mage hit on
Yeah,
dragon.
tier 2 is there too. I think even with Groove you just kill here, right? But like there's tier 2 and there's okay.
Yeah. I don't know how recently you can get 2 bounces, but 1 bounce is just enough. Actually, you might not even need 2 bounces. You might not
They're
even
going
need
for the
need
lethal.
need to.
Yeah.
Oh,
Imagine
right,
you
yeah.
mess this up. If you mess this up, then that's the worst.
Oh, he
I mean,
doesn't-
hilariously,
even if he
I still
did-
think you win.
Yeah, like,
As long as
Yeah.
you're not like me and like have commander die afterwards, I think you still win.
he just sacks the dragon like that.
I
thought you
mean,
need-
there's
oh,
no.
I
there's
guess
no
there's empty
mages in
columns,
there.
right?
Oh, that's
There's
open
no
up with
mages.
bounce, I think.
Oh, so
Yeah,
wait,
that's,
so
that's double bounce. Yeah.
yeah, and both golems can actually get mage healed, right? So they're those are actually 2 full HP golems.
Yeah.
But couldn't you suicide at least 1 dog before the hex?
You can still suicide the 80 dog, I think.
I don't
Actually,
think so. 90.
I
At
don't
90,
know.
I don't think
It's-
so. You need 100%. I mean, this is like overkill damage we're calculating here,
Yeah.
but like still, you can optimize this
Yeah.
further. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you have full commander hit and 2 golem hits. That doesn't sound healthy.
That's not good for your That's not good for your blood.
Oh,
blood
I mean, you could
pressure.
literally just dog suicide hit with 2 golems. I think that wins, right?
If
Yeah, I
dog
think
does suicide is the question, yeah.
At this point, it
80
doesn't.
against the 90 commander will suicide.
Not on planes, no. I don't think it's possible. I think you do like 82 damage counterattack or something like just too high.
I mean, it's got 8 health, though.
Yeah, no, like just too little. I mean, like 70 something.
Yeah, it does like 77. Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah.
that sounds about right.
But like you don't need that.
No,
like, you
no,
can
no.
just-
Like, that counterattack works.
You sure? Wait, let me calculate that. I have like a map for that.
Yeah, that
Alright.
totally works. I agree with Barrett.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't-
15% damage, 75% commander against the 80% dog. That always works.
It
Yeah,
doesn't feel
commander-
right. Wait, let me
Commander
check, let me
being
check, let me
above
check.
dog means that dog dies, basically.
Okay, so 90 commander versus 80 dog, right? Planes on planes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let
Oh,
me
it does
check.
81. Wait, no. Never mind, I forgot to put terrain.
Don't worry. I have it.
It
I
does
have it, I
83,
have it.
actually. Yeah. Wait,
does-
wait,
Wait.
is that right?
No, it's the wrong dog. Wait.
Okay.
Don't worry. I got it. I have the answer in 3 seconds.
Well, I'm sure if it was possible.
83%. So yeah, it actually does work. Oh wow.
Yeah,
83%.
for some reason I thought dog
83.
was doing more. I don't know why.
Yeah,
It
me
is
too.
20,
I
yeah.
thought that doesn't work. Like, okay, very
There we go.
interesting. I don't know why.
Yep. And that's
Hey.
super chat.
Yeah.
I
like,
can't believe. Oh my god.
It's
No
over.
way. And you can mage
75%.
shield both golems. Those have 2 full HP golems too, not just
Yeah.
damage one.
Yeah, those are full health. Yeah, it's like
you do have
82 and
to-
90, so I think Mastro's just gonna add some stats here. Doesn't kill the
Why-
village, but
Why is he doing that?
This like doing brainless stuff for the final
Yeah.
charge.
oh, I guess
You-
maybe he
doesn't
was
have
trying to
to
like
just yet.
injure a unit enough or something so it could die.
For
Sadly,
suicide, yeah.
I didn't see a way to
Oh.
get golf ball because of the mountain being there.
Oh, so now
Yeah.
it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, just one side, but
No,
that's still
but
counts.
that's more
Uh,
than enough, yeah.
You can do 2 still if you
I
wanted
mean,
to, but I mean it doesn't matter. Like he's
It doesn't
no
matter.
matter what happens, he's
Wha-
dead.
One bounce is most damage. Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
wow. Okay, but you do have
Technically,
to group first.
moving one golem out of the way and double bouncing, I think, is actually better, but it doesn't matter. He's like
Wait, how do you double bounce there?
bounce. Like you don't have
It's
to open
over.
a second side. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's your man.
Or no, you would.
You mean just hit with one golem?
Yeah.
Okay, regardless.
This is gonna be like a 24% overkill. So
Bonk.
GG's,
Yeah,
Mastro
congratulations.
GG's.
is your Wargroove Championship champion for 2024.
Oh wow.
Takes it 3-1 over Saykoya. Makes it all the way through losers. Has a lot of close sets on the way. A lot of tough competition to get to this point. And yeah, they're going to take it. So congratulations, Mastro. You are the champion for this year.
Wow. Okay, I did not think this how it's gonna end.
Yeah, this was a
Wow.
lot more convincing. This game.
This was like very no
Yeah.
mistakes by Mastro.
Yeah,
no
like
mistakes.
I wish we could have seen more of that. These types of games. Like, I don't know. It just is a shame that Saykoya like blundered pretty hard 2 of the matches. So it felt like we only got to see like 2 really good ones. But
Yeah.
this one was solid. I don't think I could really critique Mastro anyway here.
Okay.
So,
And as Exmo says, the first Wargroove 2 champion.
Yep, that's the first tournament of Wargroove 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
And now I get to go and Google how much it's gonna cost to send a trophy to where Mastro lives. But
ouch.
it's not too bad. I think we're both.
It's
in
in the
Europe,
EU,
so-
right?
Yeah, we're both in
The
Europe,
EU.
so
It's not much more than Saykoya.
yeah, actually. Yeah, lucky me. Like I didn't have to ship it. Oh, if Zoronix had won and he was
Yeah,
still
like,
halfway
he's
across
in
the world, yeah.
He's in Singapore, right? I think pretty sure he's in
He
Singapore.
moves around a bunch though. He was living in the UK for a while, I know that. And he was living in America at one point.
Yeah, so like by the time it reaches him, he's like in different address.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh
Wow. Good thing I joined this voice chat.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if there's much else to say about this particular game. Like Master just played excellently.
Yeah.
Like I didn't do the right
Also,
things
like-
in the right time.
Yeah.
Like I just made
And
mistakes.
Wulfar's really strong. Wulfar's really strong on this map.
Yeah, I would just
Yeah.
ban Wulfar on any map. Doesn't matter the map. I just ban Wulfar. Just too much.
Yeah, unless you're gonna play Wulfar yourself, but
Yeah, yeah.
Saykoya detests dittos in this game. So
I think if there was a Wulfar mirror, there was a little Mastro, but of course that's not the case.
yeah, I think like honestly, my take is Saykoya should have sucked it up and mirrored.
Yep.
That,
I mean,
but
well,
like you're only I feel like your 2 main options here are Zawan and Wulfar, but if you just Wulfar is so dominant in the
But
early
Mastro
game
banned
here.
Wulfar, no?
they both banned their respective.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so Saykoya should have banned Wulfar in that case, and then it would have got Zawan did.
And someone did, I think, Saykoya could
don't-
win that.
I don't
mean,
think.
I
Yeah, I
honestly
think.
think like you could pick another command. I actually don't know if Tanri's awful on this map.
Really?
She's
Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
She used to be the meta pick in Wargroove 1 because everyone would ban
And, like,
Vesper, and
she's
then
in
it
nerf,
stalls.
right? She's like 2 nerfed in Wargroove 2. She's still powerful.
No. Her groove is still fine. It's just there's other characters who get similar grooves that charge faster. Cough, cough, Wulfar. Cough, cough.
Alright. Will Master join the voice chat to have some words?
Yeah, I mean,
Usually-
we're gonna wrap things up on this part of the broadcast, but we'll go into an interview. So,
Yeah, usually like a tradition, I remember.
oh yeah, so yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, there will be a separate interview video. You can check that out. All right, we're on